Sup, it's Greggatron. How are y'all? I hope you like my shirt. Yeah, it's got the pockets in there today. Yeah. Alright, so I had my first photo shoot today, and it was awesome. It was the bomb. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It was cool. Super cool. Me and the photographer and the other model, my good friend and coworker, the three of us, we got along super well. We started off taking pictures of just me, and then the other model, she wasn't even gonna model for real at first. She was just gonna help direct. Well, she ended up doing some pictures with me later. Well, in the beginning, we started out with just me. I was doing like the thinker pose, like this. I stroked. I do this a lot, I told him. So I did some of these. Um, a lot of good poses. A lot of good shots. I feel like we took probably like 100 pictures. Then later, of course, I had to take off the good shirt. That was cool. I'm very comfortable in my own skin, so that wasn't a problem. And then they had to put like oil on me. You know, they had to show off this good skin, right? So we did that. Then my friend, she and I, we joined as a couple, and that was great. We had a lot of pictures. Some of them, as far as the solo ones goes, they had like different samples of like Hugh Jackman and different actors because you know they model obviously. So we had different ideas. I threw some of my ideas in there, and some of my ideas were actually pretty good. I was kind of I kind of had my own ideas, and then they had theirs obviously. So we kind of just put them together at a certain point. It was cool though. We did a bunch in the living room, then we did some pictures in the basement too, because there's like a wider area. But we took all kinds of pictures. All kinds. Some of them were pretty romantic looking too. It was cool. When you see these pictures, it looks like we're a couple. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool in the sense that she and I already had chemistry before we did this. So it kind of just clicked. It stuck, right? And then the photographer, she's cool as hell. And she's funny too. She's making me laugh and whatnot, but she's cool peeps. Super cool peeps. And then later, after we got all done, I was like, well, can I take some of myself doing some poses and whatnot? And then my friend was like, oh, he's trying to get his portfolio together. So I took some bodybuilding pictures. That was fun, you know. But overall, it was a great experience. I can dig it. So when these pictures are uploaded, or when I get them anyway, I'm sure I'll put some of them on my YouTube page. I don't know if I'm going to make an Instagram channel or not, but maybe I will depending on how these pictures look. And then as far as the future goes, I'm sure I'll get a call at some point by somebody. Because I would like to take more pictures with like my swords and different things. You know, that'd be cool. You betcha. But yeah, I figured I'd keep you guys posted. So, no, I didn't break the camera. The camera was intact, I promise. But yeah, it was cool. Some of the pictures we took, like the intimate looking ones, one of them, this was my idea. I was going to pick her up, and then her arm was like around my neck, and then one of her legs was out, the other one was kind of tucked in. So I kind of held her like this. That's probably one of my favorites. I had one where we're both facing the camera, and I'm like holding her like this. Like my arms are wrapped around her. Women love those types of hugs, by the way. But that was a good one. But the three of our brains put together, we had some good ideas. We had some sitting on a stool, one we were on a chair, or I'm on a chair, she's on my lap. Or then she would be on the stool, I'd be sitting in front of the stool. You know, there was one where I think she was sitting on my lap and she's like showing me something on her phone and I'm like pointing at it. It was cool. It was cool. And then they had a tablet with Chat GPT on it. And the Chat GPT, she called it EBT. The Chat GPT had a bunch of sample pictures, like computer generated images that were pulled up to give us some ideas. So it was cool. It was fun. It took a couple of hours because we were talking and stuff in between, but it was cool. So the word of the day, cool. Thanks for watching and let me know what you think. Peace.